on? Welcome back. My name is Fizz. How's everyone doing today? We are back on Dark and Light. How's everyone doing today? This is going to be the very quick, very short, very simple recap video. Recap video of my stream that I had on my birthday, August 5th. And there's an 8-hour stream if you want to see everything that I did. This is going to be the recap because it's mostly was building. So let's go over this. So Dark and Light, I've been playing it for, this week and so, and this is kind of going to be my first impression review so far as well, so I kind of will probably title that. So far, if we, let's break it down. Let's break it down. If you compare this to Ark, right? It's the same people that own Ark that make this game. They own Wildcard and they develop, it's the same engine. It has, some of the same stuff, it's got a lot of the same sound effects, same feels, but it's a game with a twist of magic and adventure and story. It's nothing like Ark, really, if you take it down to the bare bones. I mean, there's a lot of good things about it, a lot of bad things about it, but for the most part, I've had a very good and positive feel about it. For instance, setting up servers, very easy. As well as, changing settings, very simple and easy as well. It's all the same, just like on Ark. And, building wise, let's just go right into building, because that's what I did today. I'm quite impressed. So, as you can tell, it's nighttime right now, but we basically spent building, me and Ellie and I built this whole entire structure today. I mean, it's a very bare bone minimum and very, very simple, but, I was actually quite pleased and, I felt like more of an accomplishment because it was actually quite easy to figure out the building mechanics really quick because it's very vanilla to like Ark, and, you can figure out what works and what doesn't work, and, it just quickly boom, 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 done. Now, obviously, it's not the best build, it's just a build. It's pretty simple. Me and Ellie, it's only me and Ellie, so it's going to be a long time before we actually get a nicer looking build, but this is a really good start, I think, and it's pretty cool. So I guess I'll just show you this and we'll talk about this as well. So as you can tell, I played this game for roughly the whole 2 weeks, or this whole week basically, and the only minor thing I can say about it is that it runs pretty good. Like, it runs super good compared to, like, Ark release or, like, Conan Exile release for, those kind of 2 example games. Those were terrible. They were absolutely terrible launches. This game, I'm getting between 30 and 40, almost 50 FPS sometimes, and I'm running on pretty much almost max graphic settings, except for ground clutter, which I don't think actually even works. So that's pretty, that's pretty good saying for something that just came out like this, and it runs pretty. It's exactly the same engine as Ark. Is it kind of lackluster in content? You could say yes, you could say no. I haven't got there yet, so I can't really tell you the real truth about the content-wise. But so far, what I've done, it's there. It's pretty good. The early game to, I think we're starting to get to mid-game now content. I think it's starting to get there on being very fun, and the beginning of it was really cool. And for an example, let me show you what's the difference between Ark and this game. Obviously, I have like 5,000 plus hours in Ark, and this game I only have less than 50. So this game gives you the ability to have this knowledge tree, which is basically the engrams just like in Ark, but it's different. It's very different. So what you do is basically you can level up your traits and your skill ranks. So basically, let's just go over the start work. So basically, you start with absolutely nothing. You start at rank 1, and you have to work your way to completing each and every one, and you unlock different building materials. That's cool. Then after you get completing on the entire star work of a current rank 6, you move yourself to the woodwork. So basically, then you work your way to all the way unlocking all the wood, which I'm still working. And someone like me that builds a lot and like, maybe harvests a little bit here and there, but mostly builds, this is great. I mean, I'm almost about to unlock stone as well. I mean, I'm going to now start working on harvesting stones and stones from boulders and build stone works and structures, So, I think this kind of engrams or tech or tier or a tree, you know, whatever you want to call it, it works pretty good, and it works for every single thing. So like you can work towards what you want to unlock, which is very plausible. You can unlock everything in this game if you want to do like put your mind to it and put yourself to it. I mean, that's the best thing about this game. Like an Ark, you're limited to like a certain amount of engrams. This game, you're not. You're just limited about how much effort and how much work you want to put into. Sorry, I was shutting the fan off. So I quite like that, and you know, it's pretty cool. And you can look at all this stuff and everything and whatever. House management is like your, you know, basically tells you what's happening and stuff, and your alliances and stuff. You know, it's all the same thing. Tasks. Now this is cool. I think this is well put. Now, obviously, a lot of people don't like this. A lot of people are gonna think this is very corny. Personally, I'm happy with this. This is kind of like a beginner's tutorial kind of thing. And, you know, if you're kind of stuck in the beginning of the game, in the early levels of the game, you can kind of always go back to this and see what you need to do and what you need to unlock and what you need to, like, accomplish. This is really cool because it gives it, like, sort of a movement for actually playing in the game. You know, and, you know, I don't know if you have to do this every single time you play on a new server. I probably would. But, you know, like, see, for this, like, see, craft wood walls. I need to craft about, you know, a couple hundred more. And then I unlock the woodworker. And, you know, I don't know if these will give you, like, titles and stuff if you unlock, you know, like, building mastery, hunting mastery, homestead mastery, you know. These are kind of, like, cool little quests that you can do and stuff, you know, and as well as acts like a tutorial, which I think is cool. Ark doesn't have that. Ark literally puts you into the world, and you have to figure out everything for yourself. Which, you know, that's not bad, but this is more of a, the ability to ease you into playing this game. So, and it says I own all those. No, I don't. And then we go to here. Now, what I've, you know, you can correct me on everything I've said, but what I've had the understanding is the world that we are in now is only the starting zone for the elves, the humans, and the dwarfs. This area, this section, is the, you know, the alliance, basically, if you want to call it, for like World of Warcraft, right? This is like the alliance territory. You know, these mobs and everything spawn in this area. And, you know, a couple of people have told me that, you know, that later on when they expand, if you look, I'll try and put it up on the screen right now, like a picture of, like, when you select the multiplayer world, you can see the entire world of this game that is going to be. This game is only 30% right now. 30% made. You know, it's pretty impressive. It really is. And now we can take a look at the building outside here. So, you know, I think my first week of impressions and kind of a half review, I won't be able to give you a full review, obviously, until the game is out, which will be a long time. It's probably going to be like 2 years and so, and also like the details and stuff, you know, on that. It's so cool. But, you know, for the beginning, you know, it's been pretty good. I've been really enjoying it. You know, I'm happy to play it. Now, is it worth $30? Absolutely. Is it going to be $60 when it comes out? Probably. Should you buy it now? Probably. Do you want to play it now? Probably not. Me? Yes. I'll buy it. I'll play it. You know, come and hang out. You can play on my server if you want. It's Patreon link. Always in the description down below. Hosted by NerdChannel.net. Hey, a little promotion. And yeah, here's a great example I was talking about earlier. Sorry, this is like all over the place, but you know, I have stuff I want to talk about. I wanted to talk to you guys. I haven't made a video in a while, and he just pooped. So, you know, this is an example of their borrowing from the Unreal Engine sound effects, which is one of the sound effects. This is one of the sound effects that was in the Unreal Engine, and Ark developers have used it, and now they use it for their main base game as well, which I don't think they'll actually even change. And obviously, this game, they're using the same thing. They're using the same engine, they're using the same sound, they're using the same mechanic, and it does the same exact thing. Although this is actually only 3 high instead of 4, which is pretty good. So, you know, I think it's pretty good. So, let's wrap this video up, shall we? So, what's my thoughts? What's my final thoughts? Like I said, I think the game is pretty good. Thank you guys for the birthday today. You know, it was my birthday today. Thank you everyone for the donations and just hanging out. And hopefully everyone enjoyed their little giveaways I did. I've been doing a lot of giveaways recently. So, you know, you know, I don't know. I felt like giving some stuff away for you guys because you guys are amazing, amazingly awesome. So, yeah. So, but anyways, you know, last words I would say, it's a good game so far. Early access. It's a different game, but I think that's a good thing. It doesn't need to be exactly like Ark. Ark should be its own thing. I think this game should be its own thing, and don't let them don't keep comparing it with Ark. Think of it as a new game, all right? And think of it as a new world to explore, a new adventure, new story, new stuff to do. And you know, I think a lot of people, if as soon as they figure that out, I think they'll start enjoying it a little bit more. Because I know a lot of people not really liking it, but you know, I have nothing bad so far about it. You know, there's a couple things here and there, but you know, I think it's early access. What do you expect? So, but anyways, that's it. Hopefully you enjoyed my rant, review, and my birthday thank you, and video wrap up. If you guys liked the video, leave a thumbs up, like, share, comment, and if you want to join my server, feel free. Patreon link is always in the description down below. And as well as if you want, you can feel free. It's you know, it's down there if you want to join my server. This is the server that I built this giant thing on. And don't forget, if you want to watch the entire like 7 or 8 hour live stream, that is also a separate video. So feel free, go click on that as well. And yeah, thank you everyone. We're about to hit 30,000 subs, and there's going to be some pretty good announcements coming out at 30,000 subs. So anyways, that's it. Hope everyone enjoyed. We'll see you guys on the next one.